This is an SWX local sports presentation. The Gonzaga Bulldogs take on the Stanford Cardinals. Gonzaga basketball starts right now.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Zagville, and what a showdown we have for you today. A college basketball game with national implications. The third-ranked Cardinal of Stanford with their unbeaten record on the road to take on the Gonzaga Bulldogs, who are 7-2. The key for the Zags, a victory today would most certainly get them up to that top 25. Great to see everyone again. Welcome courtside, Greg Heister, Stephanie Hawk-Freeman. When the schedule came out, man, we've had this one circled for a while, and here we are. Absolutely.
Gonzaga's already played a tough preseason schedule, but none bigger than Stanford here today.
Yeah, what a victory against Stanford would mean everything to Gonzaga. And everything on the shoulders of Yvonne Ejim today. She's the best post player in the West Coast Conference. We find out today how she stacks up nationally.
Yeah, she's coming off a WCC Player of the Week award after her dominant presence and play down in Texas. She has scored 23 points in her last 3 games. She's got a tough order, though, tonight in guarding the front court of Stanford.
Yeah, very good. And Yvonne's got to stay out of foul trouble. That'll be the key and something to certainly keep your eye on today. But Cameron Brink is where the conversation begins and ends with Stanford. This possibly is the best post player in the country for Stanford.
Well, yeah, you're looking at an NCAA champion, an All-American. She's a force inside and outside, not only offensively but defensively. And then she's complemented by Kiki Iriafen, who is just off to a phenomenal start this season. As you can see, look at those numbers.
Yeah, Iriafen, now a junior, scored a little less than 7 points a game a year ago, now at 18. It is a tremendous 1-2 punch for Stanford on the post. Ladies and gentlemen, what a treat this is. Number 3, Stanford Gonzaga up next. We'll get you today's starting lineups. The tip-off when we come back. We'll also be joined by A.J. Howell. See you in a moment. Welcome back to the McCarthy Athletic Center. Tonight's starting lineups brought to you by Numerica Credit Union. Gonzaga, we've got the Trong sisters, Brenna Maxwell, Eliza Hollingsworth off a big game against Eastern, and there's Yvonne Ejim. For Stanford, 3 players in double figures, Hannah Jump, Cameron Brink, and Kiki Iriafen. We talked about Brink and Iriafen in our open there, but Hannah Jump, one of the best outside shooters, 3-point shooters in the entire country. She will certainly provide a challenge for Gonzaga today. Here's A.J. Howell with more on this matchup.
Hey, Greg, you know, it's interesting to look back to almost a year ago to the day when the Zags were at Stanford. Gonzaga only had 7 players that could play due to injury. You look at where they are now. They do have 3 players that are out today, but they have a lot more bodies that they can use today. Head coach Lisa Fortier says, you know, you're never going to be favored in this matchup. Hopefully one day, but not for now. You just got to be smart with what you have, correct?
Thank you, AJ. 15th meeting between Gonzaga and Stanford. Ejim, Brink. And it'll be the Cardinal basketball to begin. Greg Heister, Stephanie Hawk-Freeman, A.J. Howell courtside for the tilt between the third-ranked Stanford Cardinal and the Gonzaga Bulldogs. Zags 7-2. Cardinal 8-0. First turnover. Zags taken away.
Great start. Stanford really likes to clear out that middle and let their posts go to work. Gonzaga just harassing the ball handler, making it very difficult to get that ball inside for post touches.
Kaylee Trung, here's Ejim a long way from the bucket. She'll drive, step back, shot was short. Iriafen there defensively. Brink picks it up, back comes Stanford. The Polo handoff, Brink, transition 3, bingo, can't let her do it from there.
No, 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 she is an excellent outside 3-point shooter, shooting 36% on the season. That's just an easy trail 3 as she's running the trail post there.
Kaylin Trong. And now Kaylee down to 12 on the shot clock. Trying to hunt a shot. Free throw line jumper. That'll fall off short. Brink picks up the rebound.
It was a good look to pull up just short of Brink. You could see her lurking there in the paint. She's one of the best shot blockers in the nation. So you really got to be careful of getting yourself too far into the paint there with her down low.
Boscana missing from the 3-point line. Stanford 1 of 2 to begin. Gonzaga looking for their first field goal. They're 0 for 2. Brenna Maxwell. Hollingsworth. Kaylin Trong, patient. Hollingsworth the catch. Ejim with the cut. Bucket, 3-2.
Great movement. Maybe not the cleanest of offensive sets, but Gonzaga's players continued to move and find each other. But look at here. You can see the clear out. Too easy. There was no backside help there.
Yeah, the easy feed to the post, and Cameron Brink has scored all 5 for Stanford. Shot from Maxwell is off. Cameron Brink with another rebound. She's got 3 already. Iriafen into the paint. That'll be an offensive charge. Foul against number 44, Kiki Iriafen.
Brenna Maxwell doing an excellent job of getting back and getting her feet set, picking up that foul on Kiki right there. I mean, she took that one square in the chest.
Iriafen out of the ball game, replaced by Brooke Dimitri, a junior from Foothill Ranch, California. Kaylin Trong to her sister Kaylee. Maxwell from the elbow, jump shot good, 5-4. Gonzaga claws back.
And we know Brenna Maxwell is an excellent three-point shooter, but what I've really enjoyed this year is that little mid-range pull-up. We're seeing a little bit more of that from her this year.
Boscana, another miss. Here's the skip to the corner. Maxwell, quick 3 on the way. Bingo! Gonzaga with her first lead, 7-5.
And you got to remember, Maxwell is used to competing against Stanford, the Utah transfer. This is something that she's very familiar with.
And right now, the Cardinal know that they're in for a battle here this afternoon. Dimitri. Great cut by Jump on the baseline. Little runner goes. We're tied at 7. Quick trigger, 3 on the way. Ejim, offensive rebound and putback. 9-7 Gonzaga.
Great job by Yvonne neutralizing the length of Cameron Brink on that putback. You could see she used a little hook there to get over.
Brink, that pass too far. Turnover number 3 against Stanford. And that brings Tara Vanderveer up off the bench, trying to calm her team down. Basagna goes out, replaced by number 32, Janiyah Harrell. Again, Maxwell. Oh, what a release. The quickest in college basketball. Maxwell with 2 threes, Gonzaga's largest lead.
She is looking for her shot today. That, like you said, Greg, that was so quick. She got her feet set and it was off.
Brink to the corner. And now Stanford will move it around. Dimitri's 3 is up. Boy, that shot brought rain. Brooke Dimitri.
Big time answer right there by Dimitri.
Stanford now 2 of 3 from behind the line. Gonzaga 2 of 4. And it's a 1 possession game at 12-10. Ejim. Kaylee at the free throw line, steps in, missed it, tip back.
Oh.
Ejim. How about that clever little play?
What awareness, recognizing Yvonne was right there and just gave her the little tip.
And Brink tried to get the seal. The pass was off the line. And 5 turnovers now, actually 4 turnovers against Stanford. And it's Gonzaga ball.
And we talked to Coach Vanderveer before the game, and she knew coming in that this was going to be a tough, good challenge for them. She complimented Coach Fortier on how well her teams are coached and executed, and they have come out looking really sharp so far.
She said that this is as tough a challenge as they've had all year, and we'll talk about Stanford's schedule here in a moment. Ejim from the mid-range, Gonzaga up by 6.
And this is exactly what Gonzaga wanted to do. It's not just a one person has to take over. They are doing this as a team. They are working really well together. We've seen Stanford throw a few miscues inside to their posts, and that's not normally what happens. So they're just doing a really great job on both ends right now.
Pass was kicked by Ejim. It'll be Stanford basketball when we come back. 4:45 to go in this opening quarter. Gonzaga off to a good start, up by 6 on number 3, Stanford. Game brought to you by Northern Quest Resort and Casino. Earn your bragging rights at Northern Quest with more slot machines, table games, restaurants, lounges, and luxury hotel rooms than anyone else in the region. Northern Quest, yes, the best.
All right, if you're Gonzaga, you got to stick together. And all the games that they've played against Stanford, the ones that have been the closest or the ones they have won, they have stuck together. Not just one person has gone off. And then you got to win the boards. I mean, you're looking at a Stanford team that's almost 23+ rebound margin. That's #1 in the nation. You've got to keep them off the boards. And then limit those post touches. We talked about how powerful Brink and Erie are inside. Just don't let them touch it. And that starts with ball pressure and just denying the pass into the post.
And right now, Stanford with those 4 turnovers has led to 7 points for Gonzaga. That's the difference in the game.
Yes.
Polo inside left hand gets the fortuitous roll, and it's 16-12.
And Polo only averaging 3.6 points a game. She's really the distributor on this team, but I like it that she came out. There was plenty of room there in the paint. Great, strong, aggressive drive.
Maxwell. Hybens the catch, fought through Erie and scored 18-12. Maud Hybens off the bench. She'll be a key factor today.
She is. She brings a lot of strength and size for Gonzaga.
Polo turning down the shot. Harrell will drive. Left hand won't go. Ejim had it. Zags all over the floor. Back comes Gonzaga. Maxwell, quick trigger. Mid-range, short. Hybens runs down the loose rebound and dumps it in. She's got 4. Gonzaga's up by 8. Callie Stokes, number 10 on the floor for Gonzaga. Here's a foul away from the ball. This will be on Maud Hybens, I believe, number 5.
And Erie often just down low, working for position, and she's excellent at that, at establishing early position, but then continuing to work for that. And you know, you look at Erie often and Mott go to get the, I mean, those are some big, strong, powerful women down there battling it out.
Yeah, Gonzaga has options to defend that post. Hollingsworth in there with Hybens. Here's Brink. Caught the ball, creates space, scores, and a chance for 3. And you see the emotion from Cameron Brink. This is one of the best players in the entire country.
Yeah, and you see exactly why you just can't let her catch the ball. You can't let her get that deep. It's just too easy. She's shooting 58% from the floor. 2-time
All-American. Only Caitlin Clark and Elizabeth Kitley can say that. 37 double-doubles in her career. 5 this year. 2, or actually has 1 triple-double. And 9 times in her career she's been the player of the week in the Pac-12. Only Shanae Ogumake and Sabrina Ionescu have done that.
Well, yeah, and then you think, oh, maybe we can foul her and send her to the free throw line. No. She's shooting 96%. That's 6th in the nation.
Kaylee Trong trying to create some space. Here's Stokes, but looking right into Cameron Brink. Esther Little, number 0 on the floor, junior from England. And there's a foul on that far side. This will go against Courtney Ogden, the freshman from Atlanta, Georgia. That's her first, team second. Quite a start here this afternoon between number 3 Stanford and Gonzaga. Trong's jump shot. The 3 is good. Gonzaga 3 of 5 from downtown.
Yeah, you gotta love the start, and then you gotta love the atmosphere here. Playing in front of a sold-out crowd, this is awesome.
And a jump. Picked up her dribble. There's Cameron Brink. Nunu Ugera, number 3 on the floor for Stanford, down to 8 on the shot clock. Brink wanting the ball. Here's Ugera on the drive, got to get it up, didn't do it. Turnover number 5 on Stanford, or was there a foul? Shot clock violation goes to GU.
Great defensive effort. Great defensive effort. Team effort, coming over, helping out.
Ogden out of the game for Stanford. Buzgana checks in, so does number 21, Brooke Dimitri. O'Gara going out. For Tara Vanderveer. Gonzaga up by 8 with the ball. They're shooting 10 of 16 to start, 62%. Stanford 6 of 9, 67%. And the turnover. That's the first against GU. And that is a statistic we will watch evolve throughout this game. So often these games are won and lost by the team that can take care of it best. It's Stanford that's given Gonzaga more opportunities in this opening quarter.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Taking care of the ball, and then, like I said, the battle of the boards, too. Getting yourself those extra opportunities. Gonzaga already has 7 more shots than make that 6 more shots than Stanford.
Boy, you got to stop the ball there. Chloe Clardy able to go all the way to the rim and to end, and it's 23-17. Clardy with her first bucket, and it's back-to-back turnovers for Gonzaga. No, they're saying that was off of a Cardinal. They may have gotten that one wrong. That ball just looked like it was drop kick.
It kind of looked like it went off the wrong foot, didn't it?
Here's Yvonne Ejim. Hollingsworth. Trong, three-pointer.
Great box out by Jump there on Little.
Back comes Stanford. They'll push the pace. Clardy, Hannah Jump. Little got a hand on that shot. Back comes Gonzaga. Chance to build on this 6-point lead. Brenna Maxwell. Got to watch her. She'll pull the trigger. Ejim can't quite get to that pass. The pick and roll creates the turnover.
And Gonzaga just looks a little more rushed than they have been.
Agree.
These last few possessions just roughed, and it's rushed and it's turned into turnovers for them.
Back-to-back possessions with turnovers for Gonzaga gives Buzgana and Stanford another chance, but there's Little with another block. And now it's the Zags that will push it.
Well, you gotta love Esther Little's energy defensively here. She's blocked 2 blocks. She may not come in and put a lot of points on the board for Gonzaga, but her length is so important defensively.
10 on the shot clock, 35 to play. High-low. Hollingsworth with the catch, but not a good finish. Back comes Stanford. Down by 6. This is Clardy. Trying to get the ball to the post. Brink wanting it. Ejim fronting the post right now.
And just look at Gonzaga, how intent they are with that post down low. And if you've got Clardy and other Stanford Cardinal knocking down those outside shots, that's going to open up the paint for those bigs down low.
And Clardy came into this game just 1 of 12 this season from downtown. It's her second make. Little contact there by Clardy. Strong looks at the official, and that's how the first quarter ends. An up and down affair between number 3 Stanford and Gonzaga. The Cardinals shot 61.5%, Gonzaga 52.6%. Holy barrage of offense. Zags up by 3. We go to the second when we come back. Today's Gonzaga basketball broadcast brought to you by Arby's, your delicious neighborhood meat crafter. Stop by Arby's today. Arby's, we have the meats. Fast start for both Stanford and Gonzaga this afternoon at the McCarthy Athletic Center. Gonzaga ended that first quarter with a couple of turnovers.
Yeah, and I really just felt like towards the end there they started rushing a little bit more. Gonzaga will play at a fast pace, but it was just different, a different kind of pace, rushed, and so I think this break will be good. I think they'll settle back into it and kind of get back to their pace and not so much that rushed pace.
Yvonne Ejim already with 8 points. So does Brenna Maxwell. Maxwell to the post. Skip out. Hollingsworth the drive all the way to the rim. And drops it through. Hollingsworth with her first field goal.
So we talked about how Erie often complements Brink. Well, Hollingsworth and Ejim have played together for a really long time, and they really complement. I like Eliza. She can do a little bit of everything. She can shoot outside. She can drive it. Pretty patient out there and just takes what's given to her.
Clardy. Zags are leaving her open from behind the 3. She buried one a moment ago. Lopolo bounce. Here's Iriafen over Ejim. Shot long. Yvonne the rebound. Ejim with her 4th.
And if you look at that rebound, you saw 4 white jerseys going up to 1 black jersey out there. So important.
Another touch pass from Kaylee Trong to Hollingsworth. Got her own miss. And in the air, the little touch creates the foul and free throws. That's beautiful. Watch her.
Here.
Just ISO her.
A couple times she's stuck in there.
Brink still got a hand on that shot. And Kaylee's got to give it up. She knows that Cameron Brink is right there with 327 career blocks coming in.
Yeah. Yeah, you're looking at the 4th leader, 4th in the nation at block shots per game at 3.8.
Eliza Hollingsworth now with 3 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Graduate player from Melbourne, Australia. Gonzaga now back in front by 7. Lopolo. Pascana near side, trapped on the corner. And the possession arrow favors Stanford, but you see the opportunistic defense at Gonzaga. They're pinning the ball on the sideline.
Both of these teams are so smart. They scout their opponents so well, and they are doing a great job defensively here, making the right reads, when to close in that trap right there.
Helena Pascana to the post, catch by Dimitri. Turnaround, soft touch, pays off. 27-22. Keep in mind, this is a Stanford team already with victories against number 9 Indiana, number 13 Florida State, but more impressive was the way they won those games.
Oh, yeah.
96-64 against Indiana, 100-75 against the Seminoles. And Trong.
Yeah, and in that game against Florida State, they had 31 assists on 37 makes. So their ability to share the ball is phenomenal.
Cameron Brink wanted a foul, screams at the official. But Cameron Brink right now getting whatever she wants. She's into double digits. On 4 of 4, she's got 5 rebounds. She scores 19.6 a game as the shot from Maxwell is off. Back comes Stanford, but more on Brink, 19.6 a game. She plays about 23 minutes a game.
Right? She's putting up these crazy numbers, and in 23 minutes, just barely over half the game.
A.J. Howell's got more on the great Cameron Brink.
Yeah, guys, I talked to Coach Fortier about Brink earlier today, and she said, you know, obviously every time she gets the ball, she wants to score. It's so easy if you lose focus, you're in bad position, she scores. You're not paying attention, late foul, she scores, and obviously loves to rebound. That's why a fast start is so important for the Zags, since Brink doesn't play as many minutes and makes an impact early, and that's kind of what we're seeing today.
It is, thank you, A.J. 6 turnovers now. Lopolo's foot slid across the floor. The official was right there. Gonzaga has taken those 6 Stanford turnovers and created 7 points. Right now they lead by 5. Maxwell, the 3. Knocked to the floor, no whistle. Brink, another rebound. And a jump to the post. Aguirre back to Cameron Brink. Hollingsworth out there. And now Lopolo will reset it for the Cardinal. Brink spins and drives from that high post and pins the foul on Eliza Hollingsworth. That's her 2nd. So both Hyvens and Hollingsworth with 2 personals for Gonzaga.
Yeah, and we talked about the height advantage. That's going to be tough because Hollingsworth and
just one on Hollingsworth.
Okay, all right, yeah. But we just talked about the height advantage, and when you've got your 2 tallest players picking up those fouls, you got to be really careful because you need them out there on the floor.
Maxwell, the tip. Caitlin Trong. Oh, what a feed. Yvonne Ejim running the floor, the lay-in.
Did you see Yvonne's face
yes.
after that? She was pumped. Talk about rewarding your big for running the floor.
But the vision to make that pass, Ejim was not necessarily open till the last moment, and you hear the crowd's displeasure with the foul call at the other end. But Ejim now with 10.
Look at this. This pass led. She knew where Ejim was going to be. She didn't pass to Ejim. She passed to the space where Ejim was going to be. And talk about making it easy. Ejim didn't have to dribble the ball. It was right in rhythm. Go right up.
Coach Fortier not happy with that call on Eliza Hollingsworth. That is her second foul now as Clardy fires another three. Off, loose ball. Battle won by Aguirre. Another chance for Stanford, and Hannah Jump makes them pay. And that is Hannah Jump and a hand bucket right there.
Yeah, you can't let her get going. She shoots about 40% behind the three-point line, and when she gets going, so does the Cardinal.
Brenna Maxwell now with 10, and a quick bucket. Kiki at the other end. And it's 33-29. Iriafen now with her first field goal. Maxwell, here's Eacham. Kaylin Trong has it poked out of play. Possession remains with the Zags. Brooke Dimitri goes out. She's replaced by Courtney Ogden. Maxwell will inbound for Gonzaga. Zags 4 of 7 shooting this quarter. So is Stanford. Kaylin Trong into the paint. Iriafen closed it down. Feed to the post. Ejim is fouled by Clardy or Jump. This will go against number 13, Chloe Clardy.
And I really think Gonzaga was lucky there. Jump was reading that off defense help, and she was coming over.
Freshman Naya Ojukwu on the floor right now for GU. Maxwell runs down the loose ball. She'll fire a three. Bingo! Brenna Maxwell, her third. She's got 13. And she leads all scorers here this afternoon. Maxwell now 3 of 6 from behind that three-point line. We have 2 of the best three-point shooters in the entire country in this game. Ogden, the drive, and the kiss off the glass. 36-31, deflection, great catch, but then the turnover. Great job by Ojukwu to get back, but threw it right to a Cardinal. Turnover number 3 for GU. Egypt tied her up. It'll be Gonzaga basketball when we come back. Yvonne Egypt, great anticipation on that pass. 4:53 to play in this first half. Zags up by 5. Gonzaga coverage of the game brought to you by Primera, proud partner of Gonzaga basketball. How about this highlight? Kaylin Trong.
Look at Yvonne. She just puts her head down, and I'm not even sure how Lee saw that. Was that Lee or Lynn? Sorry, Lynn. And you can see she was behind Brink, but the vision of the point guard. That's why you gotta love your point guards. And Yvonne busting her butt to get down there and getting rewarded with that pass. That was phenomenal.
And credit to Gonzaga. They're protecting home court. Number 3 Stanford has come in here 8-0. This is number 3 Stanford with victories against number 9 Indiana, number 13 Florida State. I don't know what Duke was ranked when they played them. They won in overtime. And right now Gonzaga has come out here and punched them right in the nose.
They really have. And Gonzaga wanted that. That's how they wanted to start the game. They didn't want to fall behind and have to dig themselves out of a hole. And this has been just so much fun to watch how well they are playing with each other. We knew Gonzaga could play offense. I mean, look, they score over 80 points a game, right? It was going to be on the defensive end. If they could play together as a unit and stick to the scout and know who do you help off of. Obviously, Brink and Iriafen draw so much attention. So how do you help off and who do you help off with? And so far, they've done a really great job of following that scout.
And it's Gonzaga right now with a 2-rebound advantage over this Stanford team with Kiki Iriafen and Cameron Brink on the post. Zags up by 5 with the ball. Here's Yvonne Ejim leading all, actually not leading all, she's got 10. Brenna Maxwell leading all scorers with 13. Here's Stokes trying to get it low. Maxwell the catch, or I'm sorry, Yvonne Ejim the catch. She is fouled and will shoot free throws.
Well, good read. Yvonne had jumped down on her on that switch, jump a little bit shorter down there, and so a nice job finding your post.
Ejim, a really good free throw shooter as well, 25 of 28 on the season. These are first of the day. Extends Gonzaga's lead to 6.
But you can see this is where Gonzaga goes smaller. Now you have Callie Stokes listed at 5'11". She's got a big task of playing down there. Gonzaga coming out in this little 3/4 trap. You can see using the length of Esther Little at the top of it.
Here's Ogden. Iriafen. And a jump battling and a travel. Kiki picked up that pivot foot. Another turnover against Stanford. That's 8 in this opening half. Tara Vanderveer, a lot to talk about with her team at halftime. She's not going to like the fact they're getting out rebounded, and I know these turnovers will drive any coach crazy.
I mean, just on the year, Stanford's averaging 12.3 turnovers. They're way surpassing that in this game.
Ejim calling for the ball. She turns on Iriafen, now goes to work. Got to the left hand, left it short. Kiki trying to control the rebound. 3 Zags on top of her, and possession arrow will give it to the Cardinal. Well, look, Duke and South Carolina played earlier today.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure there's going to be a better women's basketball team or game this entire week than the one we're watching right here today at the McCarthy Athletic Center.
So far, this has just been everything that you could want.
Another turnover. Number 9, Kaylee. Zags up by 9. And a foul called. Juku.
I think what you're going to
see. Did I just reverse the Tronk sisters on that call?
It's all right. I had the problem earlier too.
That's Kaylee. This is Kaylin.
There you go.
Hey, listen, it's not so easy, those watching at home. Trust me.
I know.
They are identical. They could have put a little more separation in the numbers to make it easier.
No. And then, of course, the long ponytail covers up part of that 4 on Lynn's jersey. But
and a jump. This is a deep 3. Battle for the rebound. And it goes out of play off of a Zag. Stanford basketball. And 20 on the shot clock.
And we'll just kind of talk about these seniors. The Trongs parents in the house, able to watch them down at that Houston tournament, and then we're going to see them at Rice next. And then Brink's parents in the house, recognizing what a big game this is and an opportunity to watch their daughters play.
Yeah. Ball was kicked. So again, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Jump will inbound it. Iriafen the catch. Ogden the 3. Bingo. Courtney Ogden from downtown. Stanford now 5 of 9 from behind the line. And there's the foul on the catch by Hannah Jump. And that is her first personal. And 4 on Stanford this quarter. Maxwell Ejim in for Stokes.
Well, you look right here, Ogden knocking it down. Stanford's getting great production from their bench. 15 points compared to Gonzaga's just 4.
Caitlin Trung also out of the game. Ejim, what a catch. Trying to throw it up there, a wild shot. Iriafen will lead the break for Stanford. Lopolo, Dimitri's 3 way off. Iriafen up high for the rebound, put back will go. Kiki Iriafen now with 4. And Stanford to within 4, 40-36. Kaylee Tron. Kept Lopolo on her hip but missed the shot. Outlet. Ogden will try to cut into this 4-point Gonzaga advantage. Dimitri, ball kicked by Esther Little. 20 on the shot clock, 2:18 to play in this opening half. And right now, you're Lisa Fortier, you want your team to finish this half with momentum.
Yeah.
You know Tara Vanderveer will make changes at halftime.
Oh, yeah.
Stanford will come out with a different pace and a different feel in that second half.
Yeah, and I think just part of that is taking care of the ball, continuing to work your offense, and getting good looks.
Iriafen skip past Ogden. She just hit one. That one's off. Erioffen runs down the long rebound.
So now that's a couple of offensive boards there that Erioffen has gotten.
And a foul against Gonzaga. And this will go on Stokes. And that is her first personal. That's 4 on GU this quarter. Lisa Fortier into a deep conversation with one of the officials. And a jump again to inbound it for Stanford. Lopolo with the basketball. Under 2 to play in this opening half. Number 3, Stanford, Gonzaga. Ogden to the post. Erioffen the catch. Maxwell trying to tie her up. Erioffen ripped it away, got a shot away, tipped out. Jump will run it down. Another chance for Stanford.
But look at the attention Erioffen draws. There was 3 white jerseys around her.
In and out. Another 3 by Courtney Ogden.
Yeah, Ogden making big threes for the Cardinal right now.
It's a 1-point game. Kaylee Trong, Egypt trying to fight through Dimitri. Here's Stokes. Will give it up to Brenda Maxwell. Hand right in her face. 12 on the clock. Maxwell the drive and a chance for 3. Brenda Maxwell. Brenda with 15. Her first free throw to come. She's 6 of 10 from the floor.
You gotta love it. Look at the energy. Look at the enthusiasm, intensity on her face after she finishes this play.
And look, I don't watch as many women's Gonzaga games as you do, but we don't see Brenda Maxwell do that enough. We know her as a three-point shooter.
Yeah.
She's got to go to the rim. She's got to keep the defense honest, and you see that right there.
Yeah, yeah, and I love that she went to the rim looking to finish and not just drawing the foul, right?
43-39, 1 minute to play in the opening half. Here's Hannah Jump, Erioffen at the high post. Here's Ogden again looking to shoot the 3. That one's long. Ejim fouled over the back by Erioffen, and that is her second personal foul. Great box out by Yvonne Ejim. And that should get Erioffen out of the game. I don't believe that Tara Vandevere wants to allow her to pick up a third with 51.1 seconds to play. Ejim at the line. 2 of 2, now 3 of 3 today, 13 points.
Well, and if you're Gonzaga, you got to like what you've done. You've put 2 fouls on Brink and 2 fouls on, oh no, excuse me. I thought that was Erioffen. You got 2 fouls on Erioffen. I thought there was 2 on Brink as well, but you've kept them out of the game. You've got them thinking a little bit now.
Ogden again, turned down the 3 this time. And hits the little mid-range jumper. Ogden, what a spark for Stanford here in the closing moments of the second quarter.
Yeah, 10 points, 4 of 6 shooting, and 2 big threes for them.
10 points in 6 minutes of action. There is about 6 seconds differential between the 2 clocks. This is Kaylin Trong. Ejim now will try to get open. Yvonne with the ball, turns on Dimitri. Got inside, shot away is short. Good defense there by Stanford. And the Cardinal will have the basketball to close out this opening half, down by 4. Esther Little will come in for Brenda Maxwell. A defensive substitution here. Harrell got all the way inside. Wild shot won't go, out of play. And it'll be Stanford's ball, or it's Gonzaga's ball? It's off of a Cardinal.
And Harrell had the Gonzaga defense completely fooled on that little fake. She had a wide open look.
And that shot did not get off in time. 45-41. We are at the half in an electric half of basketball between number 3 Stanford and the Gonzaga Bulldogs. Stanford 8-0. The Zags 7-2, I'm sorry. And boy, this ball game today with national implications. And we go now to A.J. Howell, who's got Coach Fortier.
Coach, you were able to force 9 turnovers just in the first half. What can you say about this defense so far?
Yeah, I like that we're flying around. We're for the most part, I think, defending personnel how we want to. We're helping where we should help. We're crowding the players that we should. There was a stretch there in the end of the first, beginning of the second, where we got a little bit casual with the defense, but for the most part, they're playing really hard. We can check out a little bit better, though. That's defense, too. Yeah.
What do you need to see out of your team to come out with the win?
I think we need to get better on the glass. I think on the other end, we're getting a little impatient. We're forcing some shots. We haven't got to the end of the shot clock yet. So I think if we're a little bit more patient on offense, we're going to get ourselves into some shots that we're likely to knock down. Thank you.
Greg, Steph?
Thanks, AJ. Thanks, Coach. And she's right. Gonzaga's got to do a better job on the glass. They held the advantage till about halfway through that second quarter, and then Stanford started dominating. And now they have a 4-rebound advantage as we go to the half. But it's Gonzaga with a 4-point advantage. We're through the first 2 quarters in Spokane. What a treat it's been. Gonzaga 45, number 3 Stanford 41. Zags led by Yvonne Ejim's 14, Brenna Maxwell's 16. Halftime when we come back. Gonzaga halftime report brought to you by Coeur d'Alene Casino. Join us at the Coeur d'Alene Casino for a mouth-watering steak dinner, pampering spa treatment, or the hottest games around. Coeur d'Alene Casino, proud sponsor of Gonzaga Athletics. Coeur d'Alene Casino, welcome home. And welcome back to the McCarthy Athletic Center. We're at the half. Greg Heister, Stephanie Hawk-Freeman, trying to catch our breath. And Gonzaga with a 4-point lead, 45-41. Yvonne Ejim, Brenna Maxwell, they've been the offensive punch for Gonzaga. They came to play.
They really did. I mean, we've seen them do it pretty much from all over the court. Yvonne Ejim with 14 points, Brenna Maxwell 16 points, but I mean, in a variety of ways. So we can see right here, moving without the ball, cutting to the rim, getting an easy look, working on the offensive boards, put back. We've seen her. We'll probably show here, running the court, getting an open look there for herself as well. Right here, again, getting the inside position and a nice tip from a trunk for the easy putback.
Yeah, she was really dominant inside. And then Brenna Maxwell got off to a great rhythm shooting the basketball. Hit a couple of threes, but it really opened up her game all the way around.
It really did, yeah. So 3 for 6 behind the three-point line, but she's hit the little mid-range, and then she's also had the drive to the rim for the and one. But those three-pointers, I mean, we talked about the release. I mean, she was looking for a shot. She's hunting for her shot tonight.
And you got to expect, if Gonzaga is able to hold on and upset the third-ranked team in the country, Maxwell and Ejim have to stay on the floor, and they have to continue this offensive output that we saw. It should be known that the last 3 times that Stanford has been on this floor, Gonzaga has led the game at half. Gonzaga won 1 of those 3 games. So they know that Stanford will make some adjustments. They'll be a different team in the third quarter. Zags are going to have to come out and play their best yet. We're at halftime at the McCarthy Athletic Center. 45-41. We've got more when we come back. Tune in Tuesday night to nonstop local KHQ and SWX as the 11th ranked Gonzaga men welcome the Arkansas Pine Bluff Golden Lions to the Kennel for a non-conference matchup. Tip-off is set for 6. Gonzaga men's basketball live this Tuesday night on nonstop local KHQ and SWX, your home for local sports. And boy, oh boy, it's Gonzaga men starting to turn heads after that victory against USC. Now with victories against USC, UCLA, Syracuse, that win against Yale. It's big time. Gonzaga 6-1.
They're fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like this team. I like the pieces that they've got. And you know, Coach Few, as the season goes along, it's just going to keep fine-tuning those pieces.
Yeah, it's Pine Bluff Tuesday and then the University of Washington next Saturday. So again, the schedule with some tests ahead for Gonzaga. We're at the half. The Gonzaga women with a 4-point lead on number 3 Stanford, 45-41. What an entertaining basketball game this afternoon.
Here with Coach Vanderveer. Coach, now your team turned the ball over 9 times in the first half. Is that more a credit to the Zags defense, or are you guys trying to find rhythm offensively?
You know, I think Gonzaga is playing really well. They're a very aggressive, very experienced team, and we need to take care of the ball better. So hopefully we'll do that in the second half.
What else do you need to see out of your ladies in the second half to get away?
I would like to see us run our offense 1 or 2 times down the floor. We have to play better defense too. But you know, without Cam, I think people are stepping up really well. We've got a lot of young players, and they're working really hard.
Thank you, Coach.
Okay.
Greg, Steph.
Thank you, AJ. Thank you, Coach. And we have also noticed that Cameron Brink has not come out of the locker room for Stanford. She went to the locker room prior to the end of that first half. We're being told that she's suffering from an illness of some sort, and unless things dramatically improve, we will not see her this entire second half for Stanford. So obviously a big loss for the Cardinal. And I think if Gonzaga wins today, they want to beat Stanford with Cameron Brink on the floor, right?
Absolutely, yeah. You want to beat Stanford at their best. You don't want to see any players out or anything like that. And this also is going to change probably the way Gonzaga looks at the scout now too. You've worked so hard focusing in on this, but you know, we know Lisa, she's been there, seen this before. They'll make their adjustments, but this does change a lot of what Stanford does with that 1-2 punch.
And look, Tara Vanderveer, one of the greatest, if not the greatest coach in college basketball history. She's not going to allow her team to use that as any sort of an excuse.
No.
This is Stanford. Next gal up, Kiki Iriafen with 2 fouls is going to have a big second half for Stanford.
And if you're Gonzaga, you can't let down, right?
Yeah.
Because the Cardinal could rally around each other because of this and come out even more fired up.
First shot of this half missed by Kaylin Trong. And a foul called. Is that on Hollingsworth? It is on Hollingsworth, and that is her 3rd personal foul. Just underway in this 3rd quarter, so Eliza Hollingsworth picks up her 3rd. She's going to stay in there right now for GU. Lopolo with the catch off the inbound. She'll back it out. Basagna into the corner to Hannah Jump. 10 on the shot clock. Lopolo looking for anyone. Trying to go to Iriafen, but Kaylin Trong there to deflect it out of play. 7 on the shot clock. Elena Basagna, I'm sorry, will try to get it inbound, and then there's the turnover. The 10th against Stanford, and the defense by Jump tying up Kaylee Trong. And possession favors Stanford. What a defensive play there.
Well, Kaylee Trong, we know how well she handles the ball and is able to score, but great hands by Jump, getting back after that turnover and getting the ball back to the Cardinal.
Brooke Dimitri will throw it in. Lopolo now will bring it up. Courtney Ogden is checked in. Here's Hannah Jump. Quick trigger for the 3 is long. Maxwell up high. She's fouled by Iriafen, and that equally a big foul against Stanford. That's her 3rd. And there's Cameron Brink. She's on the end of the bench, but in her warm-up.
Well, we're glad to see her back out on the bench, you know, but still, obviously, it does not look like she will return. Hope she gets better.
Agent, big rebound there off the Hollingsworth miss. Kaylin Trong's 3 is short. Agent tips it to herself in the corner and beats Iriafen to it. Kaylee at the elbow. Jump shot, that's off. Long rebound in the corner. Ogden with it for Stanford. Lopolo spinning, and now Hannah Jump. Little bump there from Kaylee Trong. Iriafen trying to set the screen. Lopolo goes baseline, skip to the corner. This is Ogden. Hit a couple of 3s in that first half, 2 of 4. Iriafen, left hand off the glass, trying to run down the miss. She's on the floor, got it to Ogden. And there's the shot clock violation. It'll be Gonzaga basketball. Turnover number 11 for Stanford.
You gotta love the effort by both teams right now. Diving on the floor, trying to give themselves extra possessions. This is fun. And we talked with Coach Vanderveer before the game. This Stanford team out there on the floor, besides Hannah Jump, doesn't have a lot of game time experience. This is still a fairly young team, especially when you take Brink out of the mix.
Hollingsworth against Dimitri, missed it, trying to get it back. Ejim with it. Here's Maxwell from 8 feet. Brenna Maxwell, 2 more, she's got 18.
Just sticking with it. If it doesn't quite go your way, Gonzaga has been sticking with it, chasing down the ball and getting themselves those easy looks like that.
Very often calling for the ball. What a catch, what a pass. Can't finish. Ejim there to battle her. Ooh, Hollingsworth almost picked up her 4th. And Hannah Jump with the left hand on the baseline, throws it in. Did you see that?
Oh man, she's tough. You cannot, that's the one person I would say on the floor right now you do not want to get going. You got Urioffen and Jump. You got to stay focused on them. But if you're going to guard Jump, give her the 2 instead of the 3.
Yvonne Ejim now with 16 points, 6 of 10, 8 rebounds. Zags up by 6. You shocked that Hollingsworth is still in there with 3?
A little bit, but you got to recognize this is a more experienced team. These are seniors. These are 5th-year players out there. And Coach Fortier is showing that she trusts Hollingsworth out there not to pick up that next foul.
Offensive foul called on Brooke Dimitri. Hannah Jump didn't agree with the call, looked at the official with dismay. Dimitri picks up her first personal. That's 2 on Stanford here in the 3rd. Gonzaga up by 6 with the ball. Kaylin Trong, Maud Hybens on the floor for GU, in for Hollingsworth. Hybens with 2 fouls. Here's Ejim. Oh, Ogden trying to tie her up, deflection, great play. Lapolo with it for Stanford.
And really that started with Dimitri's great footwork defensively, stopping Ejim.
And Hannah Jump, little runner from 15 feet. Now with 9 points, Jump nearing double figures. Kaylin Trong. Hybens sets the screen. Trong turned down a 17-footer open.
Mismatch inside. Hybens.
Ejim from 16. Long rebound. Stokes runs it down. A whistle. What's the call here? And that goes against Aguera, a Stanford. That's her first personal. And that is 3 on Stanford this quarter. Yvonne Ejim out. Esther Little will check in. Kaylin Trong trying to get it in. Hybens with the catch. Under 6 to go, 3rd quarter. Maxwell falls down, missed the shot. Hybens lost the rebound. It'll be Stanford basketball. Chloe Clardy, number 13, is checked in for Stanford. In our discussion with Coach Vanderveer prior to the game, as the turnover, that's 13 now against Stanford. 3 on the way. Kaylin Trong is off. Stokes battles for the rebound, and she is fouled by Brooke Dimitri, number 21. And that'll be 2 on Dimitri, 4 on Stanford. But in our discussion with Coach Vanderveer, we asked her, you're the 3rd-ranked team in the country, you're unbeaten at 8-0. How good are you? And her basic answer was, we'll be a lot better later in the season.
Well, that's what you're hoping for as a coach, right? But it goes back to, I think, that
their youth, right?
Yeah, that court experience. So you're looking at Ogden, a freshman, Aguera out there, a freshman.
Stokes with a power move, but Aguera wide open at the other end. Stanford stays to within 4.
You just can't, you've got to hustle back. You cannot forget your assignment defensively after a great offensive play.
Kaylin Trong, left hand, all touch and skill.
Yeah.
Kaylin Trong with 6. Did I get that right? No, with 7. Aguera will drive, a lot of contact. foul on GU. 4:54 to play in the third. Gonzaga up by 6. Stanford right now without Cameron Brink. Today's Smiles of the Game brought to you by Delta Dental. We're on a mission to help Washington State 100% cavity free. To learn more, visit cavityfreewa.com to see how we're making a difference in our community. Brought to you by Delta Dental of Washington, proud supporters of Healthy Smiles and your Gonzaga Bulldogs. A lot of smiles right in here today for Zag fans. They're up by 6, 4:54 to go in this third quarter against the third-ranked team in the country. Cameron Brink remains on the bench for Stanford. She did play 12 minutes in that first half and certainly had an impact with 10 points. She was 4 of 4 from the floor, 6 rebounds. Gonzaga really had no answers for it, but then inconspicuously she was missing, and we heard that she was not feeling well. She's gone to the locker room. I think she's got some nausea, we're being told, and so she is uncertain to return. But we'll see how the game unfolds, right? If Stanford's within reach in the fourth quarter, who knows? Cameron Brink may will us read this thing and come back into the game and try to lead her team to victory.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question.
I'm trying to build suspense.
I know you're doing a great job. You know, she's on the bench, so you like that. I mean,
yeah.
You like the fact that she's well enough to sit back on the bench, but you just hate to see this with a player as great as she is, you know, in this atmosphere for this game. You'd like to see her out there, but hopefully, like I said, she gets better real quick, and we'll just see how this game unfolds.
And boy, that's a breakdown there. Aguirre able to take the ball down the baseline and score. 53-49. And you made the point a little earlier, this Stanford team is loaded and deep enough that Gonzaga can't let down because Cameron Brink isn't in the game and think that they can win now.
Yeah.
They have to go out and earn this victory still.
Yeah,
because Stanford's going to try to win it.
Yeah, they might be young out there. Like I said earlier, Ogden out there, Clardy, and Aguirre, all freshmen, but they are very, very talented.
Kaylin Trung. Look, nobody was really moving, nowhere to go with the ball. She took a little slight step back and then buried it from 25. Clardy the drive. Offensive foul called on Chloe Clardy. It'll be Gonzaga ball, 4:11 to play, up by 7. And it was Stokes who stood in there and took it in the chest. Watch this little step back. Like,
well, it's one of those things, the hands down too.
Yes.
Defensive hands down. And if you're at Trong and you see that, you're like, hot dog, I'm shooting that.
Here's Hybens. Aguirre there defensively, skip to Maxwell. 12-foot jump shot rattles in. Brenna Maxwell now with 20.
I love that we're seeing more of that mid-range pull-up game from Maxwell.
Catch inside by Iriafen. Did they get Ejim here? Yes, they did. Yvonne Ejim picks up her second personal.
And there's still plenty of time in this game, but I want to compliment Yvonne for staying out of foul trouble. Really tough assignments defensively, and she struggled with getting in foul trouble in some of the games this season so far, and she's had to sit quite a bit of time on the bench, and she's been able to keep herself in the game.
And the official stat keeper over there a little quicker than I am. Just one foul on Yvonne Ejim. Iriafen at Hybens. And she pins the foul on Maud Hybens, who looks at the official like, what can I do? I went straight up.
That is a force. I mean, Kiki just was determined on that post move.
Kiki Iriafen has probably already wrapped up the most improved player in the country. Last year, she averaged 6.7 points a game, 3.8 rebounds as a sophomore. Now as a junior, it's 18 points a game, 10.4 rebounds, and she's 20 of 27 coming in from the free throw line. She's looking at a first-team All-Pac-12 type performance so far this year.
So athletic. She's got a great face-up game. I really like that as part of her game as well. And like I said earlier in the broadcast, she does a really great job of establishing, getting her position down low early, and then continuing to work, move her feet, and get those looks.
Iriafen, though, with just 5 points, and Kiki called for the personal foul, and that is 4 on Kiki Iriafen.
My goodness, I thought Yvonne's snapped in two. She went so backwards. Look at this.
But this is a good call. Watch Kiki get up under her.
Yeah.
Kind of moved her hips and got up under Yvonne. And now Stanford's in real trouble with Cameron Brink out of the game. Kiki Iriafen with 4 fouls, and Yvonne Ejim with 17 points, and right now beginning to dominate the game inside.
And you can feel the energy in this building. The student section up on their feet.
Offensive foul on Lopolo.
Esther Little coming up with another big defensive play here for the Zags.
Timeout Stanford. Zags with their largest lead of the game. 61-50, 3:18 to go in the third. 6,000 strong on their feet and really excited about what's happening today. Well, as you might imagine, a lot of energy in this building right now. Long way to go, 3:18 to go in the third, but Gonzaga now with their largest lead of this game against the third-ranked Stanford Cardinal at 61-50. Greg Heister, Stephanie Hawk Freeman, A.J. Howell courtside for this one. These two teams, the 15th meeting. Stanford has won 12 of the first 14. Gonzaga trying to earn their third victory against Stanford here this afternoon. It would be their second victory in Spokane. They actually did beat Stanford down on their home floor. Here's Little. Kaylin Trong. Hyben's battling for the rebound. Saved by Ejim, got it to Little somehow. And another chance for the Zags. Under 3 to play in the third. Hyben's. Ejim. High-low, catch and finish. Without Iriafen, without Brink, Stanford not going to be able to match up well inside. Here's Aguera, kick out. Ogden, Stanford needs a 3, and there it is. Courtney Ogden, the freshman from Atlanta from downtown.
And that is the third big 3 by Ogden that she has made today here. She has really had some timely threes.
Maxwell. Boy, she doesn't need much space, does she? Brenna Maxwell with 23 points, 4 of 7. Gonzaga now up by 13. Aguera going to work. Beat Ejim. And Aguera with 6. And that quiets the crowd for the moment. Little left wide open, drives, got it to Hyben's. Tough catch, but the finish goes. Hyben's with 6. Aguera and Maxwell, a collision at the other end. No fouls, it'll be Stanford. Oh, there was a foul. And it's on Brenna Maxwell. I'd like another look at that. Don't both players have an opportunity at the ball? Eliza Hollingsworth will come in for GU with 3 personal fouls. Kaylin Trong to the bench, Kaylee on the floor. Callie Stokes back in there for GU as well. First free throw up and good. Here's a look. Bang, bang play, foul, I guess, on Brenna Maxwell.
Aguera's done a nice job of running the floor for the Cardinal, and she's one that you don't want to send to the free throw line again. I didn't want to say anything before, but she's shooting 95%. I wait until afterwards.
She came in 20 of 21.
Yeah.
Here's Little. Yes, they're not interested in shooting the 3. Here's Ejim, 8 on the shot clock. Hollingsworth will load up and bury the 3. Eliza with 7. Gonzaga now leading by 14. Hannah jumped to the corner. This is Lopolo. Here's Ogden. Again, the launch off Ejim with their 11th rebound. Yvonne Ejim with another double-double.
And let's talk about Liza sitting on the bench with those fouls for quite a little while. Comes out and hits the three. It should be no surprise. She shoots 35% behind the line there. This has been fun. Gonzaga has had all their players pretty much playing within their role. And, you know, we've had players like Esther Little out there.
Oh, my, you can't let that happen. Kaylee Trong left wide open from the corner.
And just to finish that, like Esther Little, she's not going to blow up stats-wise, but defensively, she has been so big for this team.
Ogden into the corner. Lapolo got all the way in. Hollingsworth blocked the shot, grabbed the rebound. Gonzaga will play for one. Up by 17 with the ball. Hollingsworth, another three. Bang! Eliza Hollingsworth! Here's Hannah Jump, didn't get it off in time. Gonzaga leading number 3 Stanford by 20. (77-57). We'll go to the fourth when we come back. Gonzaga's upcoming schedule brought to you by Idaho Central Credit Union, your financial success fan club. They go to Cal next, and then at Rice. Arizona, New Mexico. There's some tough tests ahead for GU. But I tell you what, scouting report going to start to change. When teams look at this one, and look, this has been a complete effort by Gonzaga. They have shot the three well. They have dominated the inside. They've executed, and maybe more importantly, they defended well. They've created these 15 turnovers. Now, Stanford, to their credit, they've shot the ball well, 54.8% without Cameron Brink, but they're down by 20.
Well, off of those 15 points, Gonzaga has turned that into 19, just compared to 5 turnovers for Gonzaga and 4 points off of those for Stanford.
It's the difference in the game.
Yeah.
Here's Little. That's off Stokes' hand. Gonzaga with their 6th turnover.
And again, that third quarter I thought started off a little sluggish, both teams, but Gonzaga doubled up Stanford 16-32. And really, like you said, Greg, it was because of the team effort. Everybody played within themselves as a team.
All right, let's go to A.J. Howell.
Guys, I had my head in the huddle a little bit, and if you know anything about head coach Fortier, she's going to start talking about defense before anything else. She's talking about helping, and once again, that's just always her focus. But offensively, they were really saying, we got to make sure that the Cardinal come get us. We want them to pressure. They want that momentum, and I think that's what's been working for the Zags so far, guys.
Thanks, A.J.
Well, and I think
it's the image of A.J. sticking her head in the huddle today. She'll go to any length to get the story.
One of the best.
Yes.
You know, you gotta, if you're Gonzaga, you want them to come at you so that your players can get downhill, start making and creating, making that defense make decisions, because they have so many playmakers out here. Offensively, I don't think it was a question whether Gonzaga could put up enough numbers going into this game. I think it was the defensive question mark, and so far they, like I've said, they've stuck to the scout. They've done a really good job overall sticking to that.
No look pass. Hollingsworth can't finish, and it should be pointed out in that third quarter, Gonzaga had the lead, but when Kiki Iriafen picked up her 4th personal foul, Gonzaga really extended that lead. She's back in there with her 4 fouls now, and right away goes to work and scores. She's got 9.
Yeah, and I think you got to keep putting pressure on Iriafen, and here you can see Stanford picking it up, but the luxury of Gonzaga, they've got both Trong twins out there, very experienced ball handlers.
And Kaylee fouled by Clardy. And that is 4 now. Number 13, Chloe Clardy, the freshman from Conway, Arkansas. By the way, Chloe, the first player ever recruited from the state of Arkansas by Stanford.
2-time Gatorade Arkansas Player of the Year.
Brenna Maxwell. It's really hard to believe that a player in the state of Arkansas can get away from the SEC and come all the way to the West Coast. It just goes to show you how players want to play for Coach Vanderveer.
Yeah.
Play for the legend.
Yeah.
And look, you know, I've been doing this a long time, and every time I remember asking Coach Few young in his career, every time he coached against the legend. And then you wake up one day and you realize, wait a minute, Coach Few's kind of a legend too. And so I don't, you know, what Coach Fortier and her staff have done now over her tenure as the head coach, like she's also starting to creep in on that status. So I don't want to ask her what's it like to coach against a Coach Vanderveer, because, you know, although Coach Vanderveer is the greatest and before she's all said and done will be the winningest coach, men or women, on the college basketball circuit, but Coach Fortier is now starting to really stack up the victories and create her own legacy.
Absolutely. You know, WCC Coach of the Year 4 times, 9 20-plus wins. You're absolutely spot on.
79-63, 808. Is Gonzaga on the way to the greatest victory in program history? It's possible. We'll talk about it when we come back. Gonzaga Hoops Play of the Game brought to you by Multicare Health System. Whether you're at home or in the kennel, Multicare's team of doctors, nurses, and specialists partner with you all season long. I was reading, I didn't see it. Break it down for us, partner.
All right, the feed down low to Yvonne for Ejim. Here we
Another
go.
Look.
There you go, partner. All right, Lynn, down low to Yvonne. Tough play for Yvonne, but I think the biggest piece of that was it was the 4th foul on Kiki Iriafen, and it put her on the bench, and that's when Gonzaga really exploded.
Yeah, they extended. I don't know what the lead was then. May have been around 10. But that lead really grew when Iriafen went to the bench, and Stanford had no option for Gonzaga on that post interior defense. And again, the story, Cameron Brink has not played at all in the second half, played 12 minutes of the first half, scored 10 points, 6 rebounds. But you can tell she's still not feeling well over there on the bench for Stanford. It's doubtful that she will now return with her team down 79-63. That's one of the best players, if not the best player in the country. Doesn't get the publicity that a Caitlin Clark and the others get because they play on the other side of the Mississippi. But let me tell you, when you look at Cameron Brink and her numbers and what she's done in her career, that's as good as anybody in the country.
And we're not just talking about offensively either. You're talking about the WBCA Defensive Player of the Year. I mean, she's a blocking machine. Her length just inside, changing shots of their opponents.
And you could tell in our pregame conversation with Coach Vanderveer, she has a lot of respect for this Gonzaga program and what Lisa Fortier and her staff have done. She knows that if we don't come in here and play well, we could lose. Gonzaga beat them in 2018.
Well, it was like you said earlier, Coach Vanderveer said, you know, this is a well-oiled machine. She talked about, she just continually praised Coach Fortier with how well Gonzaga executes and how smart they are. And then praised Lisa for her scheduling. Like, Lisa wants to go out and play these big games, you know, to get her team this experience. And I mean, I know I'm not the only one grateful that these two teams continue.
It's great for us.
This matchup, yeah.
This building is full. These fans are excited. For my money, the best program certainly this side of the Mississippi in women's college basketball. In Spokane this afternoon to play a game. That last foul on Eliza Hollingsworth, that's her 4th. She goes to the bench. Iriafen 1 of 2 from the line. Kiki with 10 points. Now 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Caitlin Trong with it, 79-64. Here's our score, 7:25 to play. Brenna Maxwell. Lardy's got to keep an eye. Brenna doesn't need much space, I told you. From the free throw line jumper.
She is finding her spots. I mean, watch her eyes. She is watching where her feet are when she's coming off screens, and she is looking for it. Whatever the defense is giving her, she is taking.
Kaylee Trong will bend the foul there. Actually fouled Hannah Jump, so Jump will go to the free throw line. Hannah Jump, as you might expect, a good free throw shooter. This Jinxer came in 4 of 5, 80%. But that kind of explains what kind of player she is. Just 5 free throws on the season coming in, 1 of 2 here.
Yeah, she's your shooter, right? She's not going to go in and draw a lot of contact and get herself to the line.
Kaylee to Kaylin. Home run ball. Hybens the catch. Left hand goes. Boy, that's a catch and finish there by Vaughn Hybens. That was special. Jump, missed the runner. Gonzaga running. Kaylin, Maxwell 3. Clardy the rebound, she'll run. Clardy down the lane. Tied up but fouled by Kaylin Trong. Fans don't like the call. 6:38 to go. Ladies and gentlemen, keep in mind, this is an unbeaten Stanford team. They're 8-0, already with victories against Indiana, Florida State, Duke. And Gonzaga has them on the ropes. 6:38 to go. Cameron Brink not on the floor. Kiki Iriafen with 4 personal fouls. Gonzaga shooting 53% for the game. They've turned Stanford over 15 times. They've taken it to the Stanford Cardinal today. Kaylin Trong's 3 is off. Clardy, is that Maxwell on the floor holding her right ankle?
Yeah.
Dimitri, here's Clardy.
This is where you got to scramble defensively. Nice job by Ejim.
And now Gonzaga needs a timeout. And Brenna Maxwell having a hard time walking on that right leg.
Yeah, that's an ankle.
Brenna with 27 points, 10 of 16, 4 of 8 from 3, 2 rebounds. She's the player of the game. And that is a sight that Lisa Fortier does not want to see.
No.
Brenna Maxwell limping off the floor.
Well, yeah, you got Brenna Maxwell now with an ankle. Liza Hollingsworth, 4 fouls.
Ejim, the drive, left hand. Yvonne, 21 points.
And Yvonne,
it's Maxwell, I'm sorry, partner, but Maxwell going to the locker room.
Yeah, no, that's all right. And Yvonne's face-up game, too, is so impressive, so explosive, and just patient, really. I mean, look at this game. Look at how tough this game is. Yvonne is playing with a tissue in her nose.
And she just blocked Iriafen's shot. Zags got to the loose ball. Kaylin Trong in transition. Skip. Stokes, wide open 3. Well long. She put enough energy into it. And now Lapolo. Hannah Jump, catch and shoot. Bingo. Hannah Jump with 13.
Can't lose her. If she is your assignment, you stick to her like glue. Hannah Jump is too sharp of a shooter.
Stanford won't give up.
No.
They're down by 17. Ejim at the high post. Will drive on Iriafen, left it, Hybens. She drew Dimitri over and left Hybens wide open. Put her at the point.
Great
Put
vision.
Yvonne at the point. She's like, Coach, I'm a point guard.
Dishing out the assist.
Yes. Dimitri backing up to get to the corner. Hybens right there. Iriafen, skip. Harrell's 3. That's off. Iriafen had the rebound. Stokes knocked to the floor. It'll be Gonzaga ball.
But again, did you see how many white jerseys were around Iriafen? It is not easy.
Kaylee Trong, skip to the corner. Stokes, mid-range off. Kaylin Trong trying to dig it out. Dimitri picked it up. 4 minutes to play in Spokane. And a whistle and a timeout. Tara Vanderveer. 87-68. And I can tell you, 6,000 Zag fans in here came here hoping today that Gonzaga could somehow find a way to beat number 3 Stanford. They were all hoping to see a victory. There's not a person in here that thought Gonzaga would be up 87-68 4 minutes to play.
We've seen them play competitively, but not this margin before. This is tremendous play. I mean, you look at Coach Fortier's team. They've been playing with each other for so many years. You've got seniors, you've got fifth-year returners. They have been playing and executing this game plan together. They have been on the same page. They are finding each other. How fun is this? I mean, the assists, right? Knocking down the open shots.
Yeah, let's go to AJ House. She's got more on what a victory or a loss would mean.
Yeah, head coach Lisa Fortier said, you know, at the end of the day, this might just be another close game. They've already had a few on their schedule, but a lot of times when it comes to March, the Zags and the Cardinal are paired up together, and if it's not them, it's going to be someone like them, so it's always good preparation. Greg, Steph?
Thanks, AJ. And Dimitri buries the three. We're going to see a lot of threes down the stretch now for Stanford. Dimitri, a 30% shooter from downtown. Wasted no time in getting that shot off. And now Gonzaga trying to take some time off the clock. 8 on the shot clock. Hybens the three. They're all going for Gonzaga today. They're 10 of 23.
Hey, she will put it up. Mott now is 5 for 7 on the season, so don't count her out. She wants a little piece of that three-point action.
She just took it. And a foul called on Maud Hybens. Another look at what Maud just did. Catch and shoot.
Talk about stretching that defense out.
Never doubt it. Never doubt. Always going in, right?
Yep.
Brooke Dimitri at the free throw line, a junior from Foothill, California. 4.6 points a game, 5.3 rebounds. She's got 8 points today, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Fans behind that hoop, a lot of students here. More students, I think, at this game than I've ever seen
I think this
for a
is
women's game.
This is the largest student crowd.
3:05 to play. Hybens. Here's Kaylee Trong. Hollingsworth. Kaylin hunting a shot. 10 on the shot clock. Kaylee Hollingsworth open on the top. 4 on the shot clock. Deep 3 on the way. Off from Kaylee Stokes. Over Lapolo with the rebound.
Stokes, I love her effort and her energy. She goes out there, she'll battle, she'll bang. She's got great strength.
Kaylin, corner. Stokes from 15. Rimmed out. Put back goes. 92-71.
And Mont Hybens, nice work today. Getting out there and just finishing around the rim.
Brenna Maxwell out of the locker room. She'll be checking back in. Foul called. Is that on Hollingsworth? It is. That's her 5th. Her day is done. But she'll be replaced by Yvonne Egypt. And here comes Brenna Maxwell. Got that ankle wrapped up, I'm sure. There's still a slight limp. But she's finishing this baby.
What'd you say? She's got a little hockey in her?
She's got a lot of hockey. No. She's got a lot of hockey in her.
All right. Hey, and give Eliza Hollingsworth all the credit. 10 points. You know, she had a tough assignment guarding those posts inside today. Great work. You know, let's look at here. 3 for 7, 2 for 3 behind the three-point line.
(92-72). Gonzaga has a chance for 100. Are you kidding?
Well, not the first time they've scored 100 this year. 102 points against Liberty.
Against who?
Liberty.
Against who?
Liberty.
This is Stanford. Little different scenario, right? 94-72. Aguera, quick burst and finish.
Great explosiveness.
Here's Hybens. I think I can say it now. What was considered Gonzaga's biggest victory a year ago was against number 6, Louisville. This would be the largest victory in program history. A win today against number 3, Stanford. Offensive foul called there on Stokes. What do you think about that, Bert?
Awesome.
Yeah, it's crazy.
This has been awesome. The atmosphere, both teams competing. Obviously not the showing the Cardinal wanted to show, but Coach Vanderveer will take this as a learning experience and, like you said, continue to improve.
Big rebound by Aguirre, but under a minute to go. Her putback goes. It's 94-76.
And if you're Gonzaga, you take this also as a learning experience as to what you can do when you put it all together as a team.
Now the fans are going to give them their due, and we will too. Under 30 to play. Egypt, the finish. The fans giving them all the respect they're due. Clardy, the finish at the other end, 15.1 to go. Hybens with the basketball, under 10 to go. Brenna Maxwell with it, 27 points. Gonzaga with the largest victory in program history. They just took down number 3 Stanford. 96-78 the final. Wow.
Two class act teams out there battling today.
Brenna Maxwell, 27 points. Yvonne Egypt, 25 points. And all 5 Zags in double digits. A true team effort. I was really impressed with the execution of the game plan. They were the more physical team. And they certainly executed the game of basketball better than Stanford did this afternoon.
They set the tone from the very beginning. I mean, look at these numbers. They shot almost 54%, 42 behind the three-point line, 100% from the free throw line, only 7 turnovers. And Greg, they won the battle of the boards by 2.
They did. Brenna Maxwell, 27 points, 4 of 8 from downtown. Yvonne Egypt, 25 points, 12 rebounds on 10 of 15 shooting. Okay, time to announce tonight's player of the game, presented by A to Z Rental. No job too big or small. 8 convenient locations will rent you anything. A to Z Rental. Let's go to A.J. Howell now with our A to Z Rental player of the game.
Player of the game, listen, you've seen Stanford so many times from your days back in the Pac-12, and you still managed to have a career-high 27 points against them. What was clicking for you?
Honestly, God is good. Our whole team was playing. Stanford's a great team. Our coach put together a great game plan for them, and we executed. I think that was the best defense we've had all season, and I'm just super proud of them. It was such a fun game.
Part of the biggest win in program history. What does that mean to you?
It means everything. It's so cool to have, we got a lot of fifth years, a lot of seniors here, and we're glad we left our mark here at least, and we're not done yet, and here goes Zags.
Awesome. Thanks, Brenna. Congrats on the win. Greg?
Thank you, A.J. Brenna Maxwell, let me say it again. 27 points on 10 of 16 shooting, 4 of 8 from 3, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Of course, A.J. talking about her days in the Pac-12. She played for Utah all those years, and that was a program that really has been scoring the basketball at an all-time level.
Yeah.
She left that program to come to Spokane and play here, and she now just led this team to the greatest victory in regular season history, certainly for the Gonzaga women's program. Pretty cool.
This was awesome. This was a total team effort by Brenna. I agree with her. I think that has been the best defense I've seen them play so far. They held Stanford underneath their average on the year for points per game. They out-rebounded them. They took care of the ball, and they hit big shots.
They really did. And wow, what a day. I mean, honestly, what a day. Like, you come into the game hoping, okay, Gonzaga's good. Yep. They can beat Stanford on any given day. There's no doubt they can win the game. I had no idea that they had it in them. They just dropped 96 points against a program known for its defensive prowess. Well, partner, I don't know if it'll get any better than that the rest of the year. Gonzaga wins at 96-78. They were just the better team today. Led by Brenna Maxwell's 27, Yvonne Ejim's 25. She had a double-double with 12 boards. Gonzaga shot 53.5% for the game. For A.J. Howell, Stephanie Hawk Freeman, I'm Greg Heister. Good day from Spokane. Gonzaga, largest win in Gonzaga history.